All right, boys, we're back. Welcome back to the video. Today, working on a car that Fred owns. Brought it back again, all the ZZP performance parts, his 2014 Cadillac. Today, we're gonna be doing a lot of upgrades to this thing here. We've got a lot of fun parts to install today. He has, as you can see here, more than quite a few things. He's gonna do the BC coilovers I'm gonna throw in for him all around. The ZZP front mount, intercooler piping, the clamps, all the trailing arms, end links, new spark plugs, and the E85 sensor. So that's all going on Fred's Cadillac today. A lot of guys were messaging me asking me when the Cadillac was coming back onto the channel to see more parts go on it. According to Fred, there's not a lot of videos out there that show like detailed installs of ZZP parts on Cadillacs. So here to make a couple videos for you guys. Well, just this one video. Hope to have it all done today. I put all these parts on the car. But first, I'm gonna work on the Evo a little bit. I'm gonna summarize the Evo. I'm gonna change the hood, the trunk, the headlights, and make it ready for summer. Take all the winter parts off. I got the summer wheels on already, the Yankees. So next, I'm gonna just, like I said, change the trunk and the headlights and the hood. And then we're gonna move on to Fred's car and install all these fine ZZP parts here that you see. So that's today's video, and I hope to get it all done. But once I'm done with the Evo, I'll put it on time lapse, make it real quick, and then I'll start on the Cadillac. Alright guys, the hood is on. I forgot to film it. Headlights are in, hood's on. Next is the trunk, and move on to the Cadillac stuff. So, nice little side-bond carbon fiber there. So, here we go. Alright guys, the trunk's on, the hood's on, the headlights are in, we're all squared away here. Now we move on to the old Cadillac. I'm sure you guys have been waiting. Just fast forward past the Evo stuff if you don't like Evos, that's all. But we're gonna start doing this now. Get the hood open. And I think I'm gonna start with either the trailing arms or the coilovers. I don't know which one. Maybe the front mount, can't decide. But open the hood now, put you a little time lapse. But before I do a time lapse, I'll tell you what I'm getting into. I'll choose one. I'll start with that. All right, guys, the factory intercooler is out. That looks like the intercooler that comes in like a Ford F-350, because it's just like, look at that. It's like a dead end there. The air hits it and has to go that way. I don't like that. That's out. That's gone. That's done. So now, that was really hard to get out because there's like these clips that are in here that you can't really see. It was just a pain in the butt to get this thing out of here. Luckily, Lou showed up.
Here I am.
Now, he saved the day again. And here we are. We had to remove the intake. Next, we have to remove, where's that light, Lou? Right here?
Here we go.
We have to remove this intercooler pipe up here. And the, what was it, like the front end of it, you can't even get to. I don't know how they even tightened it all the way in there because you can't get a wrench in there or anything. So I have to come up with a creative way to get this clamp off of the turbo. I think that's the turbo. Yeah, that's the turbo. That's the positive pressure pipe. So we're gonna get that clamp off, get the hose out of there, and then, you know, mock up the front mount intercooler. And this was a lot more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. Well, not really challenging, I meant to say time consuming, because it's a lot more time consuming to get all these little like parts off the car. Like that, like air diffuser, that was here. It was really hard to get off. Like, that was like probably 30 minutes by itself. So, but I'm gonna stop talking and keep working and get the intercooler fit up. Then after the intercooler, I'm gonna take the wheels off, take the shocks out, do the front shocks, rear shocks. And when I get to the back shocks, while I'm back there, I'll put the trailing arms in, whatever they're called, put those in and just work in the back of the car. So here we go. All right, boys, sorry for the poor angles with the camera. It's hard to get on. So we got the one pipe up there, right here, with the charge pipe. That goes down and around, goes to the intercooler right here, came through. Nothing's tightened right now. The bolts are loose and the clamps are not on because we're just test fitting. And this side's on. Test fitted that side, got that all squared away. That comes up and over onto the throttle body. Got the sensor on. We button this up pretty soon and move it on to the suspension, but it's looking good now. We're gonna tighten it all down, put the clamps on, keep on moving. All right, boys, we're back. I actually made a new light. Got the LED light here. I had the other light. Where'd it go, Lou? This one. I always use this light with the thing on top, but I cut it off to make more light, but that thing is shot. Whatever. So I took the LED light and I put it in this thing here. Now you guys can see better. I should have done it at the beginning of the video, but it's better now. So, but the intercooler's in. Intake's back on, nice and tight. Intercooler pipes are on, sensors in. Look at that ZZP intercooler there. That's it right there. ZZP. All the clamps are on. It fit good. Real good. A lot better than the Miata kit we did. They sent us the wrong bracket. But everything's together. Everything's back in. So now, I'm going to put the bumper back on. All right, Lou?
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
We're going to put it back in.
We are.
We are. Then while we're here, we've decided unanimously, right, Lou?
Yeah,
Well, it might have been 60-40.
yeah.
But what we're going to do is, since we got in the front of the car, while we're here, got the hood open, I'm going to take this front suspension out, do the suspension first. Then button up the front end, put the bumper back on, all the other shit, work towards the back, rear suspension, trailing arms, and all that fun stuff. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll put you on time lapse. I'll hang you from this nice bright working area. It's a nice bright working area, and we'll do suspension next. So here we go. All right, guys, the front suspension is on. The other side I did already. This side I just finished up. I didn't film it because it was just monotonous. But everything's together. And the other side's on too. You can't see the wheels on already. Yep. Nice BC coilovers in the Cadillac. There's the old stuff there on the ground. All the old struts and shocks, whatever you want to call them. So that's together. I'm going to throw his wheel back on now. And move on to the back. Do the trailing arms. There was a ghost in here, just made that wheel turn. So, yeah, that's together. Throw the wheel on. Move on to the back. I'll film more in the back, but this is just, you know, it's very simple to do. You just take that one nut off back there. Break I forgot what it's called. Break that loose. Shock goes in. Tighten down 3 bolts up here. 2 bolts here, top and bottom. Put the wheel on, you're done. So, move on to the back now. Show you how it goes. Alright guys, we're moving right along here. After removing all the stuff out of the trunk and the back seat, we found out that the shock mounts behind the fender liner. So if you were wondering, that's where it is. So put the fender liner back up in here now, and then you know, move on to installing the spring, stuff like that, and do next side. Put these arms in now, trailing arms, and we haven't been filming very much because it's like very tasking to do. Like it's just like a lot of like unknown about what's going on here. But we're finding our way through it, so we can update in a little while. Alright guys, I got Fred's car here, it's all done. It's lowered to his what would you call your specifications? Your the ride height?
Inch in the front and 1.25 inches in the back.
Inch in the front, 1.25 inches in the back. So it's not slammed on the ground, but we didn't want it that way. And it looks good. You know, and then we put I didn't get a chance to do it on camera. We put the end links in on the rear. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, they're right. No, you can't really see them. We changed the end links out.
Probably have to go up underneath.
So, but everything else on the car is finished. You know, I'll put you down here. You guys can see all the bars and everything. Everything's done. The intercooler is on. Next week, we're going to wire in the E85 sensor. And when that's done, this project is finished. So, but the coilovers went in smooth. You know, and you said you're powder coating the wheels too, right, Fred?
Yeah, and chrome delete.
Yep, chrome delete and powder coating the wheels. That's next. So, but the car runs good. How's it handled, like the way it is now?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. Just get that wheel alignment, and I'm in business.
Yep.
You know, so
The wheel alignment's it, fellas. So, but that's gonna be it for the Cadillac video. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Maybe we'll film installing the E85 sensor and doing the wiring and stuff like that. But that'll be it for this week's video, and we'll catch you guys next time when we get the Cadillac back over here.